Hi, I can see y'all. Can you hear me yet? We just went live. There was no build up today. Hang on, I'm still working. But you're not even here yet, as I still work. Hello, hello. Rally cap. Yeah, we're still winding down from the show. Give me a second. I'm writing the introduction right now. All right. We are done. Whew. Welcome. I can hear myself now. Should we keep the rally cap on? I think we'll keep the rally cap on, at least for a minute, till it drives me crazy. I do like to do that when I'm podcasting and looking down. Having the brim of my hat in the lighting makes a weird shadow, so I tend to turn it around when I'm podcasting, if I podcast with a hat on. How about that no introduction podcast launch today, chat? That was pretty cool. We just went live. We're not messing around today. We got stuff to do. We are not messing around. How are y'all? Any F1 news I missed while we were there? Back from Italy. I hope you had a great trip. Any pens? Any stationery? Any Italian stationery for you? All right, y'all give me just a second. All right. What was the web address for the Mont Blanc website? I think Mike might have put the whole page in there. Did get an Italian watercolor set. Nice. Schmevelin with the 40 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Gosh, where did he put that link? Let me see if it's in the doc. Let me see if it's in the show notes. And then, because I clicked it. I didn't have it before we started, like in the doc. But then I ended up clicking the link, which means Mike maybe put it in here. I'll find it. Good morning. Good morning. He did not. How did I find that? How did I open up that link? Yeah, I had the link open up on my side screen here. Let me see if it's still there. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Coco, Katie. He put it in the Discord. Okay, then let me pull it back up. Thank you. I knew I was losing my mind. I'll find it. There we go. Thank you, Coco. We had fun on this one. I like talking about the new stuff. How am I doing? How are the kids liking being back in school? This is the first day I've been home alone since school has started, and my wife's been home the last 2 days, not working. She's at work today. Today is weird. I texted her this morning. Like, it was so weird. It's very quiet. Maverator, 2 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Good morning, pin people. Who is ready for DC? I'm ready for DC, just to follow y'all. It's one thing I talked about on the podcast today is like I am hyped for DC. Get composted. Following on the A1 subject, has pilot's patent expired, meaning that there's no legal liability for moon and only karmic damage. I guess that's what I was trying to explain. It is more of a like a karma feel, touchy feely kind of thing about like the decisions. That's why like I try to think about it. Thank you, Chris Perrin, for 3 months of subbing. Hey everyone, happy to be here on the most expensive Twitch channel I follow. Don't listen to the podcast today if you don't want to spend money. So that's a challenge. All right, we already have to reverse the hat. So, and it's a good hat today, chat. I just ordered this hat. It's a Daniel Johnson artwork. Hi, how are you? Vans did this for a mental health charity, which I got. This was a Twitch ad that got me. So. Really, really cool hat. And that was like this was like an Insta buy. You bought a Nakaya today. Hello. You can't just come in here like guns blazing like that. Can't spend any more money. Finally broke down an order at Pelican M605. Ooh, which one? Standard one or like a special edition one? Assistive Tech, be there Saturday and Sunday. Bruce, hard to believe it starts tomorrow. Greg is already there. Hanging out. Did you have a good trip up, Greg? Everything good? Saving the podcast for a trip on Saturday. Nice. We had a good. What happens tomorrow? Setup, trading, hanging. Nothing official happens tomorrow. Rattler Gen. Worth going? Probably not. You forgot to mention that the cufflinks are 285 pounds. That's the worst price thing on there. Oh, I just sent you the cufflinks link. Shoot, I thought I had the correct link. Did this take you to the product page? Apparently I didn't have the correct link. Shoot. Went to King's Dominions and rode coasters. Nice. The green and white. Oh, that's a good one. I'm sorry, Namiki Winterblad. I didn't even look at the link. Who is ready for this SF show? Me. Except I've already missed out on the Travelers, that Travelers journaling class. I went to go sign up yesterday. It was already full. So I got to look at that today when we get done. Maybe we'll look at that here. All right, let me find that link for Namiki Winterblad. Here it is. Here's the collection page. My bad. I need that new Sailor North American exclusive. It's great, isn't it? Just pull out the note. Do you know who I am card? Yeah, Travelers Company. I mean, I could get April to yell at somebody for me, maybe, right? Haven't heard the name Daniel Johnson in a long time. I get in these real, like I've listened to him probably since the 90s. I get in these real binges where like that's all I want to hear for like days. Like I'll just like play. Just put it on in the background and let him go, right? All right, there's the official link. So this is what we were talking about yesterday on stream that Toasty sent us. Then Mike found the link to like the whole product lineup, and they have a ballpoint and a roller ball here for the little baby pen. Sergeant Story, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I really, really appreciate it. Whoa, 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is amazing and so nice. Thank you. The thing I find funny is some of us that hadn't met in person before we talk and not even realize it's a person in chat. 100%. That happens all the time. Also, you could be Anna's husband. I mean, you can't. I can. You just never know. I guess babies are expensive. This is the least expensive fancy Mont Blanc I've ever seen. Except for my Bohem that I bought used. You should buy used pens. Like, that's a good idea. People at DC should find the pen nerds playing D&D and tell the DM to grant inspiration freely. Nice. Killer Sheep, what's up? Good morning. 15 months of subbing. Whoa, I just saw that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. So yeah, do you have a bohem with the colored jewel or the original? It's blue. Does that count? What should I have? Stu Mander with the 2 months of sub in. I used to sell Mont Blancs for $100 in high school. Probably the roller balls, huh? Or ballpoints. I spent most of an evening with Gentleman Stationer before I realized that it totally happens. I do that too. Oh, hello there. Are you enjoying the F1 silly season? The original is slightly larger and has no jewel. Mine definitely has a jewel. Maybe it's a black jewel. I thought it was blue. It's black. I don't have my camera on yet. As a vendor for the first time in DC, Saturday's probably going to be one long day. It's one long show. It all runs together. It will be exhausting. Bring water and snacks. Water and granola bars and like trail mix are like my go-to at Penn Show. So yeah. Jewel. So this one's smaller than the normal. Comfortable shoes. I wear comfortable shoes even if the floors have comfortable floors. For any UK pen addicts, the website Paul's Paper Pens currently has vanishing points and custom 74s at 50% off. That's crazy. I'm happy to be grocery store mule for Pen Show Friday. Nice. Hand sanitizer and hard candies. That is also, I keep these on the table. When I was working at the table, I always kept this and like my bottle of water next to it and then would dig into the snacks like just constantly. But I always have mints. I just have this anyway, but like at the show I definitely have more. Sorry, I've been wearing my hat backwards all morning, so now I feel funny with it on stream. I keep seeing myself and I was like, yeah, this looks funny, and it's bugging me. So I'm gonna have one now and really annoy y'all. Maybe Pin Show could have a social media board whereby people can pin pictures next to their social media handle for recognition purposes. Yeah, I think that's why, like Kimberly has the hello, my name is, and you put in like your online handle plus your like real name buttons. So good, yeah. Yeah, the hello, my name is badge. Kimberly usually, we'll have to, if Kimberly shows up today, we'll have to ask her if she's gonna have them at the show. I don't even know where mine is. It's been years since I've worn it. How does one dress for hotel AC? Like, you worried it's going to be too cold or too hot? Don't eat mints while wearing a mask. iDoc says it's causing infected styes and eyes. Really? It does bother me to eat a mint when I'm wearing a mask because it just goes up my nose, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I always dress like it's going to be a sauna because like I'm big and hot as it is. Like, you know what I mean? So if I have to go back and get a jacket, that will be the happiest walk I will make all day. Like, I pretty much wear just like short, even if it's like freezing outside. Like Baltimore is a great example. It's snowed at Baltimore like twice, and I'll be in shorts and a shirt inside, and then I'll just get a jacket and throw on, if like later in the evening, I'll throw on jeans and get a jacket if I'm going out or get hot. I just assume all hotels are going to be a sauna until they prove me wrong. I am interested in the San Francisco weather though. So I haven't looked. It's still too early to look at the San Francisco weather, but I'll at least bring a pair of jeans and like a jacket to San Francisco. Plus, you never know like when you're traveling what you want. So yeah, strings and pedals. I would pack however you pack to travel to like fly is how I'd pack for the hotel, right? Because you never know if it's going to be hot or cold on your flight. Level 2 hype train done. Don't expect hotel to have food service, not much to walk nearby, best to carpool to restaurants. Rattler Inn could not be more accurate in that. When you live in Georgia, you learn to wear as little as possible in the summer. Y'all have never seen me in so many t-shirts in my life. But I mean, one, I've lost a bunch of weight and feel more comfortable wearing t-shirts. But two, we wear shorts here. I mean, 11 months of the year. Like, I bet there was probably less than 30 days I wore long pants last year. You will want a light sweater or jacket. San Fran will be around 65, 75. Yeah. It is pretty much 365. So yeah, I bought since none of my jackets fit anymore, I bought like a thin anorak, it's a good travel thing where it's lightweight and you can take it on and off, and it's packable. So I bought like a really nice anorak, purposely, like for the fall, knowing that I like none of my hoodies fit, none of my jackets fit. Saw all that. So yeah, the DC hotel, you're gonna want to bring as much food as you can for snacks, and then try to leave the restaurant or leave the hotel for food, because they get overwhelmed and they've never handled it well. Breakfast especially, you'll go down to breakfast no matter what the hour is, and there'll be a line down the hallway. Ooh, your crown came loose. That sucks. I've had a dentist knock one of mine off one time. That sucked. Good morning, Slumberland Studio. I'm not reading your Ironsides post. Next time I'm taking you to buy a linen blue blazer. I've seen you dress. I can't hang with you. Michael West. You're a fashion plate. But no, I would be down for a linen blue blazer and shorts. I'm down for blazers and shorts. I just don't need a blazer. If Yost doesn't feed me, he'll be his fault. I'm useless all day. That dude wears a jacket all the time. He's too fancy. He's too fancy for us. Tell Yost I said that he's too fancy for me. I mean, look at me. Like, I like to look good, but like I also like to wear this and be comfortable. I saw like the first sentence of your link, Slumberland Studio. I'm not reading that. Michael West is a fashion icon. It's a stylish individual right there. There's some good restaurants, 5-10 minutes away. Pretty close, but man, not in walking distance at all. Alan, what's up? I sent Alan a baby heads image the other day. I was pretty proud of that one. Oh, Namiki Winterblad, that sounds horrible. Like, this is what we're doing today. We can talk about root canals and crowns. So is the second floor a basement or above the main show floor? Yes. That's about as much clarity as I have. At first, I thought it was on the second floor or a floor above the show, and now people are calling it a basement. It means it's a floor below, but I can't swear to that. Maybe it's... Like, where did we have that Susan Worth thing? Was that down or up? Here's hoping our suitcases don't get lost. Oof, don't say that. Pack at least a change of clothes on your onboard, in your backpack or whatever. Anything that goes with a good pen, that's the real fashion statement. Truth. It has to be the basement because all rooms are above. Yeah, so maybe when we did that Susan Worth thing, I'm guessing it's down there. If anyone was there, which I guess was down, wasn't it? I don't know. I'm not going to be there. I don't care. Y'all are screwed. Enjoy the DC show. I'm more worried about my tools and nibsies. Do you carry those on or do you pack those? Because I've flown with both Bacchus and Brooks because they both go through Atlanta. So we've been on a lot of the same flights, and they carry all that stuff on their person as much as they can. It will be deep in the abyss. Yeah. Well, what did I miss about problems? Nothing. It's just our existence is a problem. We're just talking about DC Pin Show. It's never without interesting fun. I pulled a crown eating a chocolate raisin once. That sounds exactly what would pull a crown. I don't think I can carry pointy, sticky things with me. Yeah. I've talked to Brooks about it. I know he's gotten side-eyed for nibs alone. But yeah, the tools might be a problem. Yeah. Put a tile tracker or an Apple tag on. Yeah. New to pin shows. Will Friday be too much? No. Friday, I would go Friday or Sunday. Saturday is really overwhelming. Tools, airlines don't let us fly with hand tools or power tools. Gotcha. That makes sense. I wasn't thinking about that. Once tried to fly with a bundle of pin blanks from Brooks in my carry-on. TSA does not like that. Interesting. My wife lost a teeth crown by brushing her teeth. Oosh. Yeah, my dentist that put on one of my crowns knocked off one of my crowns. She's like, come on, man. Howdy, Thunder Viking. Yeah, I would recommend if the question is I can only go one day and it's Friday, is it going to be nuts? I would go. Like Friday's totally worth going. It will be less crazy than Saturday. And then Sunday will be similar to Friday. I'll have the symphony strapped to my body though. Do you have one of those you need one of those little knife holsters for like your boot and your sock to where you can just bring it out. How did we get on crowns? Whose fault is this? I'm still trying to decide whether to fly out or drive to San Fran. How long would the drive be? Like, what is that drive like from SoCal to NorCal? Is it like 5-6 hours or is it like longer? Like, I genuinely don't know. With the current airline cancellations fiasco, I'm no longer checking my equipment. Instead, I'm shipping to a hotel and bringing a return label. That's pretty smart. 7 hours? Okay. 6 hours for Paul. Okay, 7 for Schmevelin. Yeah, y'all are getting there. That's a poke. That's a pretty good haul. It's something to definitely consider. Like me to Orlando, it's like a little over 5. I'm like, nah, I can deal with that. That's pretty good. Like 8 is about as much as I want to do. Like when we drive to Raleigh, it's a solid 8, and like that's about enough for me. This really makes me want to go to DC and hang with everyone, drive to get food, and overspend my pin budget. Welcome. That's what we do here. Plenty of cow fields. Yeah. That was you get composted. Way to go. There's a local freelance rider going on Saturday despite my crowded warning. Maybe that's the angle, right? Maybe they can work that in the angle. If SF were in San Jose, I'd do it in a minute. Does that save you about an hour? At SF, we should put our Twitch handles on our name tags. Yeah, for sure. We need all the hobbies. You know what? All the hobbies is probably traveling today. Thank you, Diamonds International. Just got it. I'm very happy with it. Even though I keep looking at myself on the camera and it's bugging me. It's like it's a little like lopsided. Kimberly brought stickered name tags last year. At least an hour. Gotcha. Murdoch staying at the... I live a couple hours from the San Fran Prince show and staying at the hotel. Yeah. Is SF show actually in SF? It is nearby. It's in Redwood City. So south? Narwhal changing their name. I saw that last night and I didn't have time enough to look into it to see, like, for real. Like, where do they have it? Do we have a link for that? So yeah, I saw that Narwhal news, but I didn't have enough time to like verify and to like think about it. Cult Pins announced it. That's what it was. Found my Pin Addict San Fran stickers the other day. Made me laugh. Those were funny. Cool. Because they had we had Atlanta and San Fran, so you had tacos and waffles, right? So we had Waffle House, and then at the taco place that we always eat at when we go to San Francisco. So yeah. So yeah, they allegedly changed their name to the Icelandic word for narwhal, which makes it harder to pronounce. Whatever. So you need to meet April Kelly and Toasty at the plotter booth in DC. That should be your number one thing. Then maybe Strings and Pedals, a clear number two. Y'all, Utrecht is so much easier. Literally only got to take the bus. This better be worth the hassle. I'm a tired nib lady. It won't be too bad. This hat is bugging me. They didn't give any details. Like, I want to see more. I want to see it from Narwhal. Rickshaw does awesome SF Pen Show stickers. They do. Where can I get a bag of those "Hello, my name is" buttons? Kimberly, yeah. But yeah, ask her where she got them. I'm sure just like any of the ask her where she orders them from. Really want to see if anyone is up for ribs, but it's 45 minutes away for the hotel and on a Saturday night. Yeah, that's probably a hard sell. Like, I know I have dinner. Like, the only thing I have planned so far is I have dinner on Friday night booked. But we'll see. We'll see. Plotter won't set up until Friday. I agree, Michael. I have to imagine the narwhal thing is a legal piece or at least a marketing confusion problem. Like, I wonder if like just narwhal is such a common name and other people use it, maybe a thing. Navalur. Got an email from Endless Pens. Okay, so there's been more emails than the Cult Pens one. So interesting. Like, you almost think that would have come up before now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Blumen's Book Club. Hello. So it'll be fine once we all get over that it's not Narwhal anymore. It'll be Navalor. How do you say that? I haven't hard enough time pronouncing stuff. The Reddit app sued them. That's funny. I'd use that app for a minute. Pre-Apollo. I don't think the Twisby Brouhaha would be that much of a negative on Narwhal's name, if any. Like, Narwhal's the one that came looking out good from it. Hey, Trin. Apparently, I need to get an Achu emote. Arthur LaFord, thank you. Bloomins with the gifted sub. What just happened? While I was I looked away to sneeze. Bloomins comes in with the 5 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you, Bloomins Book Club. Thank you so much for the gifted subs to everyone. You're amazing. Person, bless me. Bless Bloomins Book Club for the 5 gifted. That sneeze came out of nowhere, chat. We have not been sneezy, but we are right now. Woof. As someone from Sweden, that new name seems just fine. Yeah, the name will be totally fine. Like, I have no issues with the name. It's just now I need a pronunciation guide. And we always know that I'm a terrible pronunciator of things. Brad, I'm so excited that you're going to be in WNYC. Is that radio TV? It will be a radio hit. I get to say radio hit. I'm pretty sure radio hit. Monday in the 1 p.m. block, I'll be on Zoom answering live pin questions, allegedly. Slow Mo in Studio, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Twisby stuff might have drawn attention to the Narwhal existing, and then the name was a conflict. That makes sense. So yeah, I will post more about the WNYC thing as soon as I have more confirmation. Like, we're tentatively scheduled for the 1 p.m. block. I have a doctor's appointment at 10, like a half an hour away. I'm hoping I'm back for that. It could be sketchy, but I wasn't going to turn that down. We'll figure it out. Here's where I want to take you. Okay, see, you're just trying to tempt me. God, that seems ridiculous. like in the best way possible. Dang. All right, we might just have to do that. Oof. Oof. WNYC on Monday. Let me see if I can pull up. I don't think I have any more details yet. I will let y'all know as we go. 1 p.m. Eastern, yes. Let me look at the invite. Give me 1 second, chat. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'll be on all of it with Allison Stewart. The 1 p.m. hour on Monday the 8th. And they will get back to me with all the details. That is like real media, right? Then this totally came from the Office Ladies podcast. Ask the G Herbon lady for pronunciation, right? We need to. Put this bohem up before I accidentally ink it. We don't need to be accidentally inking any fountain pens right now. We're using fountain pens. Congratulations, Mr. Famous Person. Yeah, you know me. Don't let it go to my head. We have some intense fountain pen usage that needs to happen so I can ink up my Namiki. That's what we're working on the rest of this week, chat. It didn't help that I just inked up 2 Bronge pens, 2 Bronge inks last week. Broad is best. Broad yields about a medium fine. I really like my mini Naginata Togi grind on a broad nib. The famous brand Downy. After last week's Pen Addict episode, I'm now addicted to Office Ladies. How great are Jenna and Angela? Like just a... really good. How many degrees of Kevin Bacon are you now? I don't know. It's got to be pretty short. What does the Miki look like, Brad? It's the Galaxy. I broke it out yesterday. I'll I did call you a friend. I'll break it out here in a second. Like the more I take it out, the more I'm gonna want to ink it. But that pen will not sit. If it's ink, it doesn't get inked and like stashed into a pen case. That is a writing pen. All right, let's get it out here. So I'll link it up next week. He has the second mess. Namiki, the first is the Nightline. I don't disagree with that, honestly. It's number one. This one's number one for me. That is not the button. I have too much stuff on my desk, so bad lighting. I really haven't. Would you Twitch while you're on all of it? No, I'd be too distracted. Plus, I will run Zoom from probably this computer, so I wouldn't do it. I get too much stuff on here and too much bad lighting. But yeah, you kind of get the gist. It's better. It's way better in person, and I've got better pictures. So there you go. Today I got a compliment from my fountain pen. It was a Platinum Plaisir. Nice. Absolute favorite Namiki is Yukari Royale and Vermilion. I think that is one of the best looking pens. Twitch is bad at showing Rodden. Well, good. I'll take that as an excuse. Other than messing with the camera and not recovering from it. I think the Namiki, the Yukari Royale Vermilion is one of those pens that is just straight stunning. And that is way not for me, right? It's just too big. I've tried to buy one before and made the smart decision to not. I don't have a permanent favorite, but I'm loving my goldfish. Nice. My Nakaya looks like butt on Twitch. Interesting. Like that, I've got the lighting so screwed on this camera. Like I feel like I'm just down this rabbit hole of settings that I just need to like reboot and start over. And I've tried. Like I've had it set good, and right now it's so bad. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Go to pinboxing. I need a pinboxing mode. Yeah. So we have the Icebox remote Icebox emote, right? Maybe I need a pinbox emote. So we need one with like a like drawers. So I was using a TWSBI 580 SL, and someone asked me if it's a steampunk pen. That's funny. No, just tell them no, it's a vape. The 845 is the same nib, but the Royale is so much more elegant, right? I'm with y'all on the Yukari Royale in Vermilion. I'm looking to buy a Mont Blanc 149 at DC. Yeah, that's probably like the best place to find one though. The only special grind I have is a Franken-Kushtoff Fine Sig. I liked it so much I ordered 2 more nib only units. I replaced the number 5 on an Opus 88 Halo. 100%. Where's your throw it emote? I don't think I did it in this last one. I don't want to tempt y'all with more emotes to like have me like throw things. I'll throw things on my own volition. But yeah, the Sig grind is one of my favorites. That's one I haven't inked up in the past month or two that I miss. That's a nib that I actively miss when I don't have it inked up. I need to get. I want to ink up my 45 Ghost. That's like such a good pen. I haven't inked that up in a while. Back when I wasn't work from home, my coworkers constantly asked if my TWSBI Ecos were vapes. 100%. That's the biggest vape looking pen. Didn't help I also have a vape. Exactly. Very interested if Ian will have his in-house nibs. I don't know for a fact, but the way he's talking on Instagram, it doesn't sound like it. I mean, he might have like a tester, but probably not for sale, but who knows? Lots of no's. No. I bought a pen yesterday, which I'm not supposed to be buying any pens right now before San Francisco. But yeah, I hope he has a tester. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a tester. He probably does. I bet he doesn't have. I would be surprised if he had them for sale. He would make a big announcement if he was ready for have those for sale, right? Because that's kind of a big deal, right? Definitely thinking about coming back from San Fran with a Schoen pen. Yeah, that was number 1 on my list, and I scratched that off the list yesterday. So there you go. Yeah, JC. Yeah, Ian's nib project is a big deal. I would release properly after all these years. Yeah, 100%. Right. It's not just going to be random. Or he'll just surprise drop them. I hear people do that all the time. You at least had like a few days notice. Like a few days notice is all you need. Saw a live stream. He will not have the feeds at the show. He's still testing. Yeah, that's what I would assume. Based on like the stuff that he's shown. But yeah, he said it himself. We will not have them. There you go. I wouldn't be surprised if he has something on his person that he has been testing, though, and maybe get some feedback from some people. Like Toasty says, maybe pass it around at the bar. I'm sure everyone will be asking him, though, so. And I bet you're going to have to go to the basement to find him. Love to pick up one of his nibs. Hope he sells them without a pen, but I doubt he will. What pen would it go in? Like, what pen would he sell them in? At DC, I'll now have buttons for sale. One is certified nib nerd. Second is pink version of my logo. I'm down for that. I should make a shirt that says visit in the second ballroom, but if you're already in the second ballroom, you need to walk around a bunch. I'm going to be on my own Friday night at the San Fran Pen Show. Not 100% sure what to do. We will be hanging at the bar for sure. I have a dinner date. I have a businessing dinner Friday night, but I will be before and after available for you, Tess, and you alone. Just kidding. That's invites for anybody. Any of them that you think there's Yovo number 6 size? Okay. But yeah, I tend to try not to leave the hotel too much, unless it's like just to go eat and then come back. Like I try to hang out at the hotel just because I like to sit and hang out and talk to people. Like when I go to pin shows, I'm usually pretty tired just from the show. So I will tend to prefer to just hang out at the bar aside from getting food. So I will be around. We did talk about the Narwhal name change. Yeah, seems fine. Like, it's weird, but whatever. Like, I guess they had to. We can't pronounce it. Yeah, like, I have a hard enough time pronouncing things, Mike. Like, what are you doing to me? Like, I can pronounce Gudmundsdóttir better than I can pronounce Narwhal in Icelandic. Reason I brought up buttons here is $3 a good price for you folks. Yeah, $3 seems like a good button price. What size are they? How is the bar? Do they let you sit there long? Yes, the San Francisco bars is pretty good. Well, they redid it the last time. Now that I say that, someone else answer who was there last year. 1.25 inches? Yeah, that seems fine. See you, Coco. See you in San Fran. Not soon enough. They didn't seem to have an issue last time. Good. I didn't think so. But since it'd been, it was also not busy at all. True. SF always ended up just sitting on the floor in the lobby of some sort. Is the hotel bar where many people collect to chat pins? Yes. Especially in DC, since DC it's kind of like a ring around the bar and kind of like that restaurant area. But I just remember last time in San Fran was construction. I was there. Construction was still going on, but like we never had an issue. DC bar is small and packed last year, wasn't it? I mean, when I've been, it was small-ish. It's not that small. I mean, I'm comparing things to Atlanta, which is teeny tiny. Do you intend to go back as a dealer for Spoke with pin shows in the future, or will we be staying on this side of the table? It's not off the table. It just wouldn't be like a, hey, let's hit the road on all the shows type of thing for Spoke. It would be like a 1 or 2 off type of thing if we do it, period. So I wouldn't say no to that. And we've talked about it from time to time. Hey, maybe we do Atlanta because it's easy and can drive stuff. But I'm not really like pumped to like get back on that side of the table again, as you say. Will they still have the bar at DC this year? Or is that part of the construction problem? That's a good question. Good morning, 12-ounce pound cake. That is a good question, Mike. I don't know. Very good question. DC's not that small? Yeah, I didn't think so. It fills up good, though. It's not small, but it does get busy. You need a table, bro? No, I don't. I need to walk around with you. Wouldn't you rather me walking around with you, talking pins, than sitting behind a table? Are Spoke sales continuing at a level that is satisfying? Could taking you to a show help? Our only hang up right now is manufacturing. Like, sales are fine as long as we have products. We are lacking inventory right now just because manufacturing and global dominance. Yeah. Local peeps, check out the video and the DCMPC Facebook page. Construction doesn't look that bad. Nice. I hear that manufacturing hard. It is. Anything out of your hands is just hard. Work at pin shows or play. Easy choice to make, everything else being equal. Yeah, but in the past, like, things haven't been equal. Things like I need to work so I can get knockout there. And it was good. Like, no lie, that was a good moneymaker for us. Like, we made good money doing knock stuff. Gotta go have dinner. Bye. See you in DC. All right. Have a safe trip. Talk to you soon. They would almost have to have a bar. It's only one of the ways hotel makes money on shows. That's a good point. Yeah, they're not going to lose that. Especially since they have you like corralled there. You're like, it's not like you can walk out the front door and go to the other restaurants or stuff. When I'm not shopping, I plan to stand on the stairs and tell people to see the awesome vendors downstairs. That's funny. Have a table, but have someone work it. That is a huge thing for me, and Jeff will tell you that. Like when we used to do shows together, I am so particular about our stuff, right? I'm so very particular about the things we sell. So like, just like, I like things have to pass my hands before I pass them on to you. Like I over inspect and do all this stuff. Like I'm very obsessive about making sure the customer gets like the best version of our stuff. We have a lot of waste because I'm that particular. I should charge more. I wonder where I'm supposed to teach the workshop of vendors or downstairs this year. Great question. I think we should call the lower floors the pin dungeon. That might stick. Oh yeah, I heard that, Namiki Winterfly. Typically, a large portion of the local population goes on vacation in August, because like the government like is a lot quieter. Hey, Pinac, your shirt is fire. Thank you. I like this color. Bring a bullwhip and make sure they're trained. Yeah, I hate leaving the table. Just my thing. All right, let's do a giveaway. You want to do a giveaway? Since we're just chit-chatting today. Brad, what do you think about the renaming of Narwhal? Seems fine. Like there has to be a pretty darn good reason for them to have change. And I'm sure Frank's going to be in DC and someone will find out. Mike, I'm giving you that task. Mike, Inkdependence Mike is on that task. He will ask Frank why he had to change the name. Because I think it's a had to instead of a want to. You already planned to ask. All right, Toasty's on it. Mike's on it. I think it's more of a had to than a wanted to. Right? He's gonna be tired of answering that question. Yeah. So what you should just get it before Friday. Put it in your video. That way we can just point everyone to the video. Hey, here's Frank on the name change. Go. That's the rules. 12-ounce pound cake. Thank you for the follow. Are you I assume you're doing your video, Mike. Friday afternoon. Inkdependence Mike does a show walkthrough, and it's always super fun. The pen Perazzi is on it. I did see Ryan Krusak's Dragon Scale pen. All right, Mike's doing a video. Can we get Mike to drop or someone, if Mike's not available, to do it? Put Mike's YouTube channel link in the show. So if people aren't familiar with that, go subscribe to Mike's channel, turn on notifications. He'll be doing a live walkthrough Friday afternoon at the DC Pen Show. And you should follow it anyway for all those great reviews. And it's Friday afternoon, socializing with the Nib Doctor. Mike's got the short URLs already. I like it. Mike is prepared. Unlike me, I'm never prepared. All right, let's do Hidden Enzo. Hope I'm gonna do a Twitch stream walkthrough. How's the signal internet at the hotel? Good question. YouTube won't let me change the actual address of my channel. Yeah, mine is pretty terrible too. The internet is trash. Awesome. He can inform the reviewers for the reason for the name. Live breaking. Yeah, if you don't title it live breaking news alert, you're missing out. All right, we're gonna do Hidden Enzo giveaway. Hidden Enzo giveaway. We'll open it up after you win it. I'm gonna say it's heavy. So this is one of the pens that I've had sitting in the closet of doom for a while that I don't use. That Carlo from Enzo sent me. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna guess it's like a brass Puma fountain pen because this is heavy. So we'll open it up for y'all after we win. You need a T-Mobile hotspot to get enough signal for any kind of video. It's dodgy for credit card transactions. That's brutal. Brutal. Enso Pen's heavy doesn't really eliminate many options. True. But it doesn't feel like the aluminum barrel. I will say that. It doesn't feel like the aluminum barrel. I'm just trying to remember what I've opened before, and I know I've had a large brass one, and I know I've had like the Greek key one, so I can't recall what this is. I think we already gave away the Greek key one, right? So I'm thinking this might be a big brass fountain pen, but who knows? You'll have to enter and win to see yourself. See for yourself. All right, Enso Pen giveaway is open. Exclamation point raffle. Artie Lafort, I think I missed your follow. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, anyone can enter. Follow. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the U.S. I ship worldwide. Thanks to your awesome support here on the Twitch and my bot. And we will open this up once we announce a winner. We're gonna get our corgi butts ready. Lock and loaded corgi butts. Or questionable sushi. We do have questionable sushi. We're holding off on questionable sushi till we finish this corgi butts. In case you missed it, double Nightfall rewards this week. Yeah, I got to get from 15 to 17, which shouldn't take long. Just so I can get my my golf ball for my upgrades. That's the only thing I want. But I did get the sleeper catalyst done. I got more catalysts to do. I am playing a little bit this week. For all you Destiny 2 peeps. Bork. All right, where are we at here? All right, 1 second. Last chance to get the Adept Hothead this week. I tend not to do that content. I'm just not confident enough. I have no adept weapons. Kind of whack that way. There's lots of stuff I don't have because I have never done a raid, never done trials, never done GMs. Yeah, it's beyond me. Yep. Which is cool. Like I don't play. Like I get it. Like I'm not worried about it. I don't play enough. All right, let's pick a winner. Openness _ I feel like you changed your name, Openness. Have you won before, Openness? I feel like you've won. And I feel like your name was just Openness before. I did join a group that did raids. It doesn't mean I don't have anxiety about joining them to do it, who are way ahead of me. Did you add an underscore to your tag, Openness? Yeah, I don't do stuff that requires me to be in a group that doesn't put the group together myself. It's always been with the underscore. Will have you won before? I will open the box. I wish it wasn't. Have you won before? I swear you won before. Yes? I think you've won before. Once before. Okay. All right, email me still. Email me. Tell me you won the Enso pen. Let's see which pen it is, chat. Let's look at our terribly lit camera. And our Bork butts. Wow, you can tell this ISO is way off. It's so grainy. Yeah, it's the big brass one. All right, see ya, Tess. It's the big brass one. This one looks nice. I don't think I've ever used this. It's just patinaed. It's patinaed from lack of use. It's really pretty right now. Like, I think that's gorgeous. You love a brass pen, then you'll like it. You can tell I've never used it because the grip is just completely crystal clean. But the patina from just sitting out, that's pretty. That's a good one. Totally forgot about the stream. You're just hungover from your birthday, probably. Birthday hangover. So yeah, very pretty. One of these days, our camera might be back to normal, and we can show you that it's even prettier than you think. It's just so grainy and poorly lit right now. I apologize. Sorry, Glyph. Not hilarious, right? I shouldn't say that. All right. We got the Borker on there. Have a brass space pen with great patina? Yes. I have, I found a Kaweco Lilliput ballpoint that was kind of got stuck in the car that I kind of forgot about. It's looking really good. I actually want to do like a before and after. I kind of want to polish it up a little bit and see, but I want to take like a before picture and after picture. But the Kaweco Lilliput ballpoint is just such a neat little pen. It's so tiny, but the aluminum one is so light. Like the brass one's really good. Enjoyed some amazing brownies instead of drinking. Nice. Got pins in the mail and going to a pen store this weekend, and now another one. It's going to be pen overload here. There you go. Hello, Want to Explore. All right. So what else are we working on today? I'm about to wrap it up here. What else we need to talk about? Anything we need to hit up? Anything we need to discuss? Is that a Brooks resin on the Smand? It is. So it is the best seller, or warm primary manipulation. I'm going to show you in this camera because it's got better lighting. That's a more accurate reading than what my camera is doing right now. So this one we did as a joke in the beginning, and this was warm primary manipulation, I think is what he calls it. We did this because Rotorfaden, Taschenbegleiter made a notebook called, they gave the name of the notebook they called it bestseller. So I was like, that's hilarious. That's pretty brave. Hit you up if I'm playing Destiny. Maybe late. I got an appointment. I might tonight. Call. So I told Brooks we need to make a resin, and I want it called bestseller. So he made this for me, but this is the warm primary manipulation. Destiny stream tonight. Tonight's actually pretty free, so we'll see. So yeah, I love this one. Booyu, you'll be on Destiny tonight too. Bouyu's like level like 1600. Is anyone else playing Dinkum? I'm obsessed. I've heard people playing it that they like it very much. So I put this is one I inked up on Thursday with this has Nostalgic Honey in it, that new ink that we got. So just picked up a Leonardo with that resin from Nibsmith. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? So yeah. This has been, it's been a very reddish orange. This is pretty much everything I've used this week. The Bic Loner pen, the red Pentel Sharp, the primary manipulation, and then the Platinum Preppy. That's kind of been like pretty much everything I've used this week. And then the Montegrappa that I've inked with the Scribo, I forget the Giella Canello, something like that. I've managed to put 158 hours into Dinkum. Animal Crossing meets Stardew Valley. That sounds up my alley. Brad, have you played Stray? No. I have no interest in Stray. Not because it's cats, but because it's like very short. It's like one and done, just kind of like boom, done. Like it would be fun if I was like totally down with that, but nah. I have a Woodshed warm primary manipulation. I bet that's a good shape. I love that shape. I'll have to look at Dinkum. Is it a PC game or is it like different platforms? So I've only been playing, I've been playing No Man's Sky and Destiny recently. So I probably shouldn't play Dinkum because it'd just be more things that take me away from doing things. All right. Anyone we can raid today? You should add the Pelican M101 red one. I had one and I sold it. I had the orange and I had the red one, whatever that one was called, and I ended up selling it. It just wasn't quite enough for me. Like, I didn't like the nib that much. And I just got to stop buying Pelicans because I rarely get along with the nibs. I even had that one modified, and I still didn't. Memory expansion, $200 for the Xbox. Wow, that's crazy. Come up on mute. Here we go. All right, we didn't get to throw it to Queen Panda. I think they are bullet journaling today. Let me just double check. Yeah. All right, let's throw it to Queen Panda today. They're working on their bullet journal. And I appreciate y'all hanging out. We call Destiny Dress Up Your Dolly at my house. I definitely like space dress up. It's early access on Steam. Okay. I might look at that. Stray looks, I like watched a bunch of Stray streams and said, this looks awesome. It's also not for me, right? You want to dress up wild, play Warframe? All right, Trin, have fun. Tell everyone I said hey. Give everyone hugs for me in DC. All right, we're going to go hang out with Queen Panda. They're going to be working on their bullet journal. I'm going to go eat lunch, and then I'm going to do some writing, and then I'm going to go pick up one of my cars from the shop, and then maybe we'll have a Destiny stream. I kind of doubt it because I think I might got something else to do. We'll see. What's for lunch? I have absolutely no idea. Oh, my wife made chicken enchiladas last night. I think there's some leftovers. That's probably what we're having for lunch. You want that to be little? This is hugs from Brad. I give hugs. All right. See y'all. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. Be there. Yeah, don't do it now temporarily. I've already clicked the raid button. Save it for tomorrow. We'll do a bunch tomorrow. Bye.